Hey there, love seekers. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that can make or break a romantic relationship: love bombing. You know, those grand gestures, excessive attention, and constant validation-seeking behaviors that can be mistaken for deep romance, but actually hide a more sinister intention: control and manipulation. What is love bombing? So, what exactly is love bombing? According to psychotherapist Sandra L. Brown, love bombing is a manipulative tactic designed to gain control over someone by forging an intense emotional bond very quickly. Imagine being swept off your feet in a whirlwind romance, only to find out that the wind behind it all had some pretty controlling intentions. Sounds daunting, right? But don't worry, we're going to break down the signs so you can spot love bombing from a mile away. Sign number 1. Moving too fast. First up, let's talk about the pace of your relationship. Are you finding yourselves speeding through relationship milestones like a race car on a track? Maybe you're planning vacations, talking about moving in together, or even discussing marriage within just a few weeks of meeting. Sure, the excitement of a new romance can make everything seem urgent and inevitable, but it's crucial to hit the brakes occasionally. A solid relationship foundation takes time to build. Without giving each other space to breathe and grow, you risk building your relationship on quicksand instead of solid ground. The science behind early-stage romance. Now, let's delve into the science behind those intense early feelings. Dr. Helen Fisher, an anthropologist and expert in human behavior, explains that the euphoria you feel in a new relationship is backed by brain chemistry. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine flood your system, making you feel giddy, excited, and a bit obsessed with your new love. It's a natural part of falling in love, but it's also where things can get tricky. While these feelings are natural, they can also be manipulated. Understanding this helps us stay aware and cautious, ensuring we can differentiate between genuine affection and manipulation. Sign number 2. Constantly seeking validation. Next, let's talk about validation. Do you find yourself needing constant reassurance from your partner? Are you showering them with compliments and attention, hoping they'll return the favor to keep you feeling secure and connected? This behavior might signal love bombing, especially when your happiness starts to hinge on their responses. It's like being on an emotional roller coaster. You're euphoric when they respond quickly and warmly, but uneasy and anxious when there's a delay. This constant need for validation can trap you in a cycle where you're always seeking their approval, giving them a subtle yet powerful control over your emotions. Understanding attachment styles. Dr. Amir Levine and Rachel Heller, the brilliant minds behind the book, Attached, explain that individuals with an anxious attachment style often worry about their partner's love and commitment. This isn't just casual concern, it's a deep-seated anxiety that can drive them to seek constant validation and reassurance. Imagine feeling an intense need to know your partner cares for you every single day. This might lead to behaviors like constant texting or calling. To outsiders, this can seem manipulative or overly needy. But here's the kicker: it usually comes from a genuine fear of being abandoned. Understanding this can help us empathize with those who have this attachment style. Sign number 3. Disregarding boundaries. All right, let's move on to another important sign: disregarding boundaries. Picture this. You're in a relationship, and you can't seem to respect your partner's need for personal space. You're always craving their attention, often pushing them beyond their comfort zone without giving them time to breathe. Licensed marriage therapist Darlene Lancer explains that this behavior, often linked to love bombing, can stem from a need for control, power, or validation. It's like trying to keep someone close by overwhelming them with attention, which can feel suffocating and disrespectful to their individuality. Sign number 4. Unconsciously smothering. Next, let's talk about unconsciously smothering your partner. Have you ever found yourself constantly showering your partner with extravagant gifts or organizing lavish trips? While it's great to show affection, there's a point where it can become too much. If you're doing this in hopes of creating a sense of guilt or obligation, it might be a sign of something deeper. This kind of behavior can stem from a fear of losing your partner or a desire for control. It creates an imbalance in the relationship and can erode trust over time. Remember, it's not about how much you give, but the genuine intention behind your actions. Sign number 5. Pressuring into decisions. Imagine this scenario. You and your partner are talking about taking a vacation together. But instead of having a relaxed discussion, you start pressuring them to make a quick decision that aligns with your desires, completely ignoring their concerns. This is another manipulative behavior often seen in love bombing. It's crucial to recognize and address this because healthy relationships thrive on open communication, consent, and shared decision-making. Pressuring your partner into decisions undermines their autonomy and can lead to resentment. So, are you a love bomber? Now, let's take a moment to reflect. Do any of these signs sound familiar to you? It's important to honestly assess your behavior in relationships. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards building healthier, more balanced relationships. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you identify with any of the signs we've discussed? Drop a comment below and share your experiences with us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with others who might benefit from it too. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.